Well, speaking of furry animals that are fun and like a horse, I'm gonna talk about Bugs Bunny. The Bugs Bunny is
You're
coming
on
back.
your A game tonight.
That
man.
was reaching. That was reaching.
A little bit, but Bugs Bunny is coming back in a feature film, everybody. Not Space Jam 3. It's not Space Jam 3. We're talking
Thank
about
God.
a Bugs Bunny standalone movie. And of course, made famous the Looney Tunes, everybody, back in 1938 when this officially came out, which is crazy, 1938. It's a long time for Bugsby going, what's up, Doc? But Robert Rugen is going to be writing this. He actually came out and said, I'm writing this. I'm working with Warner Brothers, doing this live action animation hybrid featuring, of course, Bugs himself. And of course, they're going to be doing more of that 3D thing, they're saying, because Bugs Bunny and Space Jam 2 went from being 2D to 3D. So they're saying it's probably going to be more of that kind of look. And they've taken Looney Tunes into 3D. And it's going to be content that's going to be great for Looney Tunes fans all out there. And of course, if you want to watch Looney Tunes right now, you can see it on HBO Max, soon to be Max, everybody. But Bugs Bunny is going to be hopping around again in theaters. Been a while, by himself at least. But there'll be crossovers. There'll be Daffy will probably be there. You know, you can't have him without the rest of the Looney Tunes, I don't think, right? What do you think, Sean? You can't have them without the rest of the Looney Tunes? Come on.
No, it's Kermit doesn't do well as a solo act unless he's singing. Right, so the same thing can be said for Bugs Bunny. Give the man his supporting cast. Give the man, the man. Give the cartoon rabbit.
Give the man
His duck, his antagonistic, hunter with the weird slack-jawed, kind of way of talking. No, I think we're gonna see a lot more of the tunes than just Bugs in this movie.
We have to, right? Have to. I think it's funny because there's like really no official stuff at all from Warner Brothers. The writer came out and said this, kind of spoiling it for people a little bit. Or WB was probably making a huge announcement, and now they can't because it's kind of out there already. But this is what happens all the time. There's always leaks like this. People just like get excited, like, hey, I'm working on this. It's gonna be great, you know? Mike, do you want to see a Bugs Bunny movie by himself, or do you want to see a Looney Tunes movie?
He needs his Greek chorus. I'm with Sean on that. And your comment about Kermit is incredibly adroit.
Yeah, think about it, right? I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, it really made me think. Is Porky Pig insensitive these days to people with speech challenges?
That's a good question.
That.
People suffer from that shit, you know?
Yeah, get Bugs' PR team out there. I don't know. Miguel, give me some Daffy Duck. Like, you're a Bugs Bunny bro until you're 8, and then if you don't switch into the Daffy
years
Daffy,
era.
Daffy dingoes.
The pluckiness of Daffy.
The Pluckies, yeah. The Pluckies, yeah.
Like Plucky Duck. Friend of the show.
What I'm trying to say is that I really love the representation of the id that Daffy Duck presents, and he's all about himself, and that gives me a chuckle. I don't know about this 3D Bugs. Like, I'm just thinking, harkening back to the last time I saw Bugs in really 2D, which would have been in 1990, Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue, where all the cartoons from all the different IPs come together to combat anthropomorphic marijuana smoke. As I recall, like, it's some villain. I don't know. Anyway, if they don't bring back that anthropomorphic weed smoke, which
he's like a mustache or something.
Yeah, maybe, and it would look a lot cooler in 3D, I think.
It'll be a vape this time around.
It'll be a vape, right.
Yeah.
Still evil, still like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's
and like
what
Rachel
we're
was
need to do.
Like Rachel was saying in the chat, she thinks that Porky's better than Speedy Gonzales. And of course, Speedy was little
PC wise.
Yeah, PC wise, I still like me some Speedy, but I get it,
Speedy has a lot of supporters in the Latinx community. I know this for a fact.
You know who was worse though? His cousin, Slowpoke Antonio. He was the worst one. I mean, he was
Slowpoke
like,
is that a real person?
That's what his name was.
Yeah.
He was worse.
Character?
I got it wrong.
I don't even know what's happening.
He
right
was
now.
worse.
This is why Mike and I are here. We're
was
here to
worse.
keep you honest, really.
Yes, keep us honest, because he was definitely worst. I mean, it was not good. I don't think so. But then again, it worked at that time because people didn't care and people just didn't understand.
People were worse.
People
Well,
are worse.
It's weird that we're getting this news after, especially I think last week was it, or maybe the week before, we talked about the Tiny Toons revival that's coming out.
Yeah.
And that's kind of going to be maybe the precursor to this. Maybe this is going to be launching a new platform for Bugs Bunny to
Looney
come
Tunes
and
universe, a multiverse.
Yeah, why not? LTU, let's go.
It might be happening. You never know. It's funny. It's because it's like you would never think that Looney Tunes would be like even anything these days, really,
Yeah.
And the fact that we have 2 different shows coming out of the blue, that's something that's from like so long ago, it's just insane to me. But it might still do great.
They've had shows, they've had like Duck Dodgers and stuff over the years. I think they have never let the IP sleep for too long.
But they're historically better on television. Like their film success has been very marginal. So I don't really know why they're doing this, to be perfectly honest. Make another cartoon, put it on in your demographic, like Saturday morning or whatever, like whenever kids watch TV, and do that. Like, I don't know why you're trying to do a movie, because historically, any Looney Tunes movie that they made, like, has not done super well. Like, the original Space Jam is probably the best that they've gotten.
So good.
And the second Space Jam, which is the last one, was terrible.
Long term.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Horrible.
I don't think kids are watching TV anymore. Isn't it just all TikToks and
TikToks, Instagrams,
not Vines?
I mean,
not
I don't
Vines.
know.
I miss Vine. Vine was great.
I'm fairly certain they still watch streaming stuff on the television.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bluey,
how many kids do you know have like like every minute they want on an iPad? Like everyone that I know that has kids, you have 10 minutes, you have 15 minutes, you have 20 minutes. Like what fills the rest of their time?
Right,
kids are not going to go outside and play tag anymore because everyone doesn't want to do anything.